he got convicted on 5 counts involving so-called number 8, which doesn't have a date. It doesn't have a victim who testified. It doesn't have a contemporaneous report. It doesn't even have a witness. The only witness was a hearsay witness because the original witness allegedly had dementia and couldn't testify. Right. Except we learned...
The janitor. Right.
The janitor. Except we learned after the trial that the janitor with dementia had been interviewed by the prosecution and 3 times in this interview said it was not Jerry Sandusky that he saw. The prosecution clearly saw that and said, guess what, sir? You have dementia because you didn't give us our proper answer. That's the definition of dementia in this case. Giving the wrong answer for the prosecution. That alone, right there, should have people going crazy. Wait a minute. That's an insane, even if he was guilty, that's an insane conviction.
So the problem is, you never know if somebody's guilty or not. It's supposed to be beyond a reasonable doubt. And I don't know how you get to beyond a reasonable doubt unless you just allow emotion to dictate and say, I have to right this wrong.
Exactly. And the whole community claim is being accused of enabling a pedophile.
Right.
People had pitchforks and torches outside, almost literally outside the courthouse. It happened 7 months after the arrest, and more importantly, not only did Joe Paterno get fired, he died.
Right.
So Jerry's the pedophile who not only destroyed Penn State football and got him fired, he killed Santa Claus.
Right.
I mean, and this is all, there was not one continuance, by the way, which never happens in a case like this. The whole thing is a massive rush to judgment, and now everyone's making up a narrative to bolster it.
More in just a second. I will tell you, we're going to be doing a special later in the year on a court case that I went through that I've lost all faith in the judicial system. And I settled the case, but I settled under the condition that everything is public, that all records could be open, all testimony, everything could be seen. I didn't want it sealed. I wanted it open for the public to see, and we're going to be showing you some of the things that will make you question, does justice exist in America? Now, I don't know about this case, but if there's an innocent man and the taxpayers of Pennsylvania paying money to people they shouldn't be paying money to, there's a massive injustice. And I don't know about you, but I want justice to actually stand. I want one time for somebody to listen to the little guy who's screaming out and saying injustice, injustice, and not being railroaded by the media and by attorneys and everybody else, by political correctness. I don't know if it's this case, but I'm listening to John because I know he's lost almost everything, and he doesn't want this case. And I have felt that burden, I still feel that burden, to tell the truth because no one else will. Now this. Did you identify the bad habit that can put you in increased risk of hack and identity theft? Can you identify the one bad habit that you might have? Do you have the same password for multiple accounts? I will tell you that there's going to come a time when you're just going to have a universal password, and that key is going to open up everything else for you. Because I can't memorize any more accounts and passwords. I can't do it.
Just put this mark on your arm.
Yeah, just put that mark on your arm. Just take that chip and everything will be fine. If you use the same password for multiple web accounts, that is a bad habit that helps people crack in. Once they have that one password, they can get everything, including all of your savings. Now, nobody can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but LifeLock is the best. For $9.99 a month, you can get started, plus the sales tax. Visit LifeLock.com/Beck, 1-800-LifeLock. Use the promo code Beck, 1-800-LifeLock, or LifeLock.com/Beck. 10% discount now, LifeLock.com/Beck.
We small business owners love having employees, unless there's
I had a bookkeeper in my accounting department threaten to beat up one of my accountants. Seriously? More drama? But the plot thickened when I learned that the bully was a female cage fighter on weekends. Whoa! Hi, I'm Mike Capel, founder and CEO of Patriot Software. I couldn't let that bully threaten my employees. That's right, I was going to man up and confront her, but I envisioned her body slamming my 5'9" self right there in the accounting department. So I called for police escort and showed her the door. My ego was preserved. That's why I created Patriot Software. Make one aspect of having employees drama-free. Running payroll. Our payroll starts at just $10 a month, and if you need help, we will help you for free. Go to patriotsoftware.com, enter promo code XM, and I'll give you 2 months of payroll processing free. That's patriotsoftware.com. Eric's not our restaurant. We're nasty.
I have 10 years of unpaid tax returns. I owe $82,000. I'm going to end up in jail.
Things are unbelievably complex.
Taking the criminal tax numbers so complicated that if you don't pay a tax professional for your taxes, they're going to screw up. This is such a complex problem. I did not think anybody could follow it.
Eric's whole life was about to go down the drain, so he called Optima Tax Relief.
Optima was able to make sense out of a huge disaster, and Optima stopped it.
To say the least, Eric was very relieved.
They got me out of hot water, that's for sure. Optima saved me a boatload of money and got me out of a horribly complex situation. It's not for Optima. I might be in jail right now.
Got a nasty, confusing tax problem? Do what Eric did and call Optima right now for a free consultation. Call 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892. Optima Tax Relief.
Hi, I'm Greg Meyer. As the founder of a small business, I know firsthand how difficult it can be to manage the cash flow problems. When I tried to borrow money, the banks wouldn't touch me, and I got a lot of fast talk from loan brokers. That's why we founded Merchant Capital Source 10 years ago, to help small business owners like you get the funding you need without getting the runaround. We'll fund your business from $5,000 to $200,000, and because we're a direct lender, there's no middleman, cost delays, or cost you money. If you've been in business for 6 months and have sales of at least $15,000 per month, we can approve you within hours and put cash in your account within 3 days. The process is fast and easy, and the best part is that no tax returns, financial statements, or business plans are necessary. Experience the Merchant Capital Source difference and get cash in your business today.
Apply online at ncscash.com or call 800-368-2294. That's 800-368-2294. 800-368-2294. Funds may vary. Pursuant to a tax rate by the Centers for License. Taking back America. The conservative percentage.
Media loved destroying a goody two-shoes conservative like Joe Paterno, who had an awful relationship with the media because he knew what morons they were his whole life.
That enlightens a lot. Because Paterno was a lifelong conservative.
Absolutely. Good friend with the Bushes.
Yeah. And they hated him for that.
Oh.
That is I mean, I will tell you, that is, I've seen it, but to throw someone in jail for the rest of their life is different. Let's continue that here in a second.
Mercury.
From hip-hop's first hit to the hit, to the beats, heard round the world. 1, 2, 3, and to the 4. Classic hip-hop from the 80s. I am PMC. And the 90s. Yo, this your boy Ice Cube. I can't believe today was a good day. Classic hip-hop 24/7. I'm Chuck D. On Backspin, baby. Backspin. Sirius XM Channel 43. Listen on your phone with the Sirius XM app.
I know I want to move up. I'm looking for an MBA that offers unique concentrations. I want an online MBA that's top-ranked, established. I care about the school's reputation because I know my future employers will too.
Thinking about earning your MBA? At Northeastern's DeVore McKim School of Business, we offer a 100% online MBA with 8 concentrations that can help set you apart in today's competitive workforce.
To speak to an enrollment advisor, text SUCCESS to 37913.
Message and data rates may apply. Hi, I'm Cody Gleason, one of the directors at Life Credit Company. When I worked in the life insurance industry, I saw so many people who were diagnosed with cancer and needed money desperately to pay for their mounting expenses. In fact, a recent study found that more than 50% of Americans go bankrupt due to serious illnesses like cancer. That's why we created the Living Benefit Loan Program. It lets you cash out up to 50% of your life insurance benefit immediately, tax-free, while still preserving coverage for your family. There's no premium payments, credit checks, or money out of pocket required. Life Credit Company counselors will help you one-on-one throughout the entire process, and your money comes in as little as 30 days. It only takes 2 minutes to see if you qualify for this program that has brought thousands of people unbelievable relief.
Call Life Credit Company at 800-995-7900. That's 800-995-7900. 800-995-7900. Or learn more online at lifecreditcompany.com. That's lifecreditcompany.com. Not available in all states. My name is Preston James. I've been a stock and options trader for 23 years. I used to be an active swing trader, but that all changed once I discovered my money press weekly paycheck method. These days, I'm a passive trader, hauling in more cash while being able to sleep at night than I ever dreamed possible. I'm passionate about the market, and I like to keep it simple. My methods are changing thousands of lives, and I'm confident it can change yours. But let the proof do the talking by going to accountproof.com. That's accountproof.com. You'll see a 7-minute video revealing how my money press method grew a $54,000 account to $174,000 in less than 9 months. That works out to 5.8% per week. You'll see the proof right inside my real brokerage account. This isn't about overnight riches, but once you discover this for yourself, you can start on the same path overnight. You're 7 minutes away from changing everything you thought you knew about trading and investing. Go to accountproof.com to get started. That's accountproof.com.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely.
Your credit card companies love you. They love it when your cards stay maxed out. They love it when you only make minimum payments. They love it when you struggle. Why? Because they own you. And minimum payments mean maximum profits. Here's great news. National Debt Relief is now offering you free information on how to escape your credit card debt nightmare. If you owe more than $10,000 in credit card debt and are only barely making minimum payments, know this. You may not have to pay it all back. In fact, you may have the right to settle that debt for only a fraction of what you owe. National Debt Relief has helped thousands of people get rid of over $500 million of debt. And they're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. Get the information you need for free right now before this offer goes away. Call National Debt Relief now and escape your credit card debt troubles. 800-978-1911. 800-978-1911. 800-978-1911. With so much uncertainty, from Brexit to the future of Obamacare and Social Security, wouldn't it be nice to shield your finances from potential calamity? In times of uncertainty, precious metals can provide excellent protection. Did you know that while most banks are paying just 1% on investment accounts, silver surged to a 16% gain in 2016? As a result, a record number of Americans invested a portion of their wealth into gold and silver with help from the Patriot Gold Group. And 2017 is expected to be the year prices skyrocket. Patriot Gold Group has become the fastest growing precious metals dealer in the country and is 5-star rated by Consumer Affairs. Call Patriot Gold Group today and get your free gold and silver investor kit with no obligations and learn about our physical delivery and IRA options. Call 800-914-2226. That's 800-914-2226. 800-914-2226.
talking about the Penn State scandal in a whole different way. Basically, everybody you think is guilty is innocent, and he really believes it and wants somebody to prove him wrong because he would like this burden of an innocent man in prison off of his plate. Please. But it's not just you who thinks. There's been a very odd look at this. You released recently, a report done by the federal government.
This is amazing. In a normal case, this will be mid-series, but all the bets are off, all the rules are off on this particular case. This week, you can find it at FamilyFedora.com through Dan Abrams' website blog. I released a federal report done by a federal investigative services special agent by the name of John Sned, who investigated the entire Penn State situation after the story broke in November 2011, because Graham Stanley, going on trial next week, had a top secret, a very top secret security clearance for the federal government. I don't really know why, but he's the president of Penn State. It's weird, but okay. So the federal government, after the scandal breaks, decides we need to investigate this to see whether or not he should keep his top secret security clearance. 6-month investigation finds zero reason for him not to have the security clearance renewed. It is renewed. The special agent is positive there was no cover-up. He believes that Sandusky is likely innocent. And I released the full report. It's 110 pages. If you understand the case, it's stunning, especially since Louis Freeh, who did the famous Freeh report, which is credited for so-called proving the cover-up, even though it doesn't do anything of the sort. Louis Freeh, former FBI director, is told about this. Now, you would think as an FBI director, having the FIS include the Graham Stanley security clearance should be renewed, would have alarm bells go off. Freeh ignores it, doesn't even put it in his report. Why? Because it completely contradicts the conclusions he needs to come to. Why did he need to come to them? Because he was being paid millions